Alright, y'all, so I'm late to the party, but I'm always on time. So I'm gonna merge episodes 4 and 5 in this video. So here we go. These episodes were giving what they were giving. So let's give it what we got.
What does the cat do?
So in episode 4, I'm just gonna talk about bullet points since, you know, the episodes are pretty long and we have to talk about 2 in one video. So Randall and Sophia as it relates to Adam. At first, Randall was annoying, but I feel for Randall. It's just like, don't leave me on and then try to dangle your new situation in my face and make it just seem like, oh, it was just a little 1-2. And you still like on the slick, because we're gonna talk about that other shit. You still on the slick side. You do little things. And then you just expect me to be okay when you all canoodling and all tucked away with Sophia. No, bitch, that's not how this works. I got heart and I got feelings as well. And then you got Sophia. I mean, you have every right to be in love and to really like this guy and to talk on the phone. But you are like flaunting it. You're like, so, like, are we gonna go on a date? Like, I miss y'all. Like, you look so cute. Like, and Randall is just like, I just hate coming here. Like, I love this place, but I hate this place. Like, don't do her like that. Do not do her like that. Especially given the fact that y'all were friends. When this show first started, Sophia, you and Randall were cool. So do not let a guy that may or may not even stick around Sophia come in between y'all, because y'all can be lifelong friends from this. But I love that you guys both recognize the tension and want to do something about it. Now, who should approach who? I don't know. What that conversation is going to sound like, I don't know. But I am glad that y'all both recognize that a conversation needs to take place. Speaking of Adams, Neely got her own. Girl, like, the heavens have opened up and poured you out a blessing. Hallelujah. Because after you took that tumble over a clown named Trip, like, you deserved all of this, okay? Adam is fine, Neely. Oh, he is a big, strong man. Yes. And I love y'all's chemistry. I love the energy. Yeah, I'm here for it, Neely. I'm here for it. You deserve it, and I'm happy for you, boo. Gavin, we are starting to see your true colors, Gavin. Now, at first, like, you was real cool, I guess, because you was trying to get acclimated with everybody and just kind of, like, get a feel for who everybody was and how you could be with everybody. But now that you comfortable and Adam ain't there, oh, you are showing out. And it's just like you are, like, a playboy. You older than I thought you was. I didn't spot them grays into this episode. But, yeah, you like a playboy. Okay, because Erin, she was the matchmaker. This was her weekend. She had her do's and don'ts, and she had what she wanted to have, okay? This is her 7th year, and she don't play that. She got a relationship with Claire, and she got a relationship with David, and she want things how she want them. Now, she is recently single. And when Gavin got a whiff of that, he was like, oh, let me put my foot in the door. But the thing is, no. The thing is, you told Randall that you into, well, you didn't tell Randall. You told us that you was into tall girls. So why didn't you make it clear to Miss Erin that all you wanted to do was fool la la around? I hate when dudes do that. Do not expect us to, you know what? I am clear of my baggage. So let me not even carry it around any longer. And Randall, you being a wingman. Now you said, girl, I ain't gonna talk to the matchmaker. No, because I want to steer clear. The comedian last week told me that playing a single girl is gonna leave me being a single girl. And this week, we got a matchmaker. I am steering clear. And then you sat down with her ass and got all the information that you have been wanting to get. You just didn't want everybody else to see you cuddling up for the information. But you wanted that information, and I knew you wanted it, baby. You snuggled up very close to Erin, and you got it. And Mama was like, it's karma. Put good karma out and you gonna get good karma back. Hook somebody else up and watch your Prince Charming come. Baby, say no more. Who your man, girl? Who is your man? Girl, I'm gonna hook you up. And she had the sights on Gavin. David addresses Adam's comment. I'm not really gonna get into the dialogue because y'all saw it, but what I will say is that you could tell from the way he gave that speech and the fact that he felt the need to give that speech, that really took a tug at him. That really, you know, hit him below the belt, because he loves this camp and he doesn't want people to be here for dollar figures. He wants you to be here because you love it as well. And when you throw that out there, it's just like, What is your true purpose of being here? So he wanted to make it clear that he thanks each and every person for being here. He did not signify whether or not they got paid or not. Girl, but that's not the here nor there. As long as y'all having fun, y'all getting a check from somewhere. If y'all ain't getting a check from David, y'all for damn sure getting a check from Bravo. So if y'all really think about it, David is he may not be signing your check, but he the reason why you getting one. Everybody is going up because they think that Gavin can dance. I'm not so sure. You know, like, and I'm going to say this very comically because during the time that we are living in right now, now I'm black. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say. Y'all can't say much. But I will say this. It may not be that Gavin can dance. Maybe Gavin is just black and has rhythm. Most 90% of black people have rhythm. And as long as we can move to the beat, girl, all he was doing was a little 1-2. And they were, he is so great. Oh, y'all completely neglected the fact that Monica was keeping up. Like it's always the black woman getting overshadowed. Always the sisters. Always. She was doing her thing too. But what was we hearing? Oh, he's so tight. Oh, look at him. Oh, I can't do the arm and the leg. Girl, how can you not do the arm and the leg correlation? Yoga incident. So, Lord Jesus, Erin feeling all hot and bothered because she done seen her leave a piece of black meat. And now she want to take a walk over to the dark side, honey. So, she got the girls doing yoga where they pressing their ass cheeks up against the other person. So, she want everybody to be in the mood. So, Neely was like, girl, I ain't gonna do that. Monica was like, girl, me neither, because my man ain't here, so, Although, I don't know, Monica. I'm not saying you give me lesbian, but I don't want to just rule it out because a lesbian psychologist, I am here for it, bitch. But given the fact that neither one of them wanted to participate, Monica was like, hey, let's have a chat and talk about that whole pageant talk that we had last week, because, girl, So as they're talking, baby, Niles then spotted them sitting down on the bleachers, then cut his whole little yoga segment short and then came and plopped down next to them. And Monica was like, oh, we were having a one-on-one. So if we could please continue our one-on-one, like, thank you so much. And he was like, don't thank me. Don't say thank me. Don't thank me. And then she's like, no. First of all, don't talk over me. We were just having a private conversation. Can we continue that? And he got all, your ego was bruised. Because you took your ass over there and you got respectfully dismissed. We don't need you right now. We don't need you right now. Please. And what really got me, and Neely, I'm going to have to give your ass a piece. Okay, first of all, Neely, are you sitting here because you want to say in your confessional, I feel like every time I sit down with Monica, it's a therapy session that I didn't ask for. Are you telling me you can't stand a goddamn therapy session? Your life is so put together, Neely, that you can't stand to put some shit together? If the bitch giving you a free session, take it, ho! Like, oh, that was a bit harsh. But goddamn, Neely. Like, it ain't like your life gonna get any worse talking to a licensed psychiatrist. Fix my shit. Please. I would say, girl, we wasting time. I don't want to talk about this pageantry shit. I want to get a man. Help me, please. Like, girl, help me to work through my shit. What did I see in Trip that I don't need to see in nobody else? Like, if a psychiatrist take a liking to me, bitch, I would be scared. Bitch, what do you see? Fix me now, girl. The fact that she cool with me and every time she see me and getting a long time with me, she want to have a counseling session with me, bitch. And then I think it was just the buzzwords and the trigger words y'all was using. She has an ego problem. I feel belittled. Girl, no. We feel belittled. We feel belittled. And I don't want to make this about like Neely and the comparison between Neely and white people in general. But you gotta understand. Gavin ain't feeling Erin. So, remember I told you that Randall was gonna play matchmaker for the matchmaker. And she had her sights set on Gavin. So Randall toots her ass over to Gavin and is like, let's have a little chat. And the whole time, he like, yeah, I mean, she cute for the fuck for the weekend. But, like, he didn't outwardly say that he wasn't feeling her, but he didn't outwardly say that he was. He was just like, she cool. Like, Randall, you said it best. You said it before he could. They are newly single. Hell, even Erin said, girl, I mean, honestly, I was just coming into this trying to hook up. But we do have chemistry. Mama trying to, no. Mama trying to lock that down. Because remember what I told y'all? Remember what I told Sophia in the last conversation about Getaway? And about how if she would have locked it down with Gavin, she wouldn't be the same right now. Aaron heard that and said, bitch, oh, next weekend I'm going. Let me take the catch me out advice, bitch, and let me lock me down a man because I'm newly single. Randall and Sophia finally have a talk. Y'all are a piece of work. So Sophia and Randall are sitting on the bed and they're talking, and Randall's like, so what's going on? And Sophia was like, with what? Adam and David? And Randall was like, no, bitch. Adam and your ass. What's going on? And she was like, why? And Randall was like, I'm just asking because it was sort of like, you know, we had something going on too. And it's like the fact that he's like juggling between us both. And Sophia had the nerve to say, well, yeah, he's basically like that with all his lady friends. Would that include you? And I'm guessing I wasn't the only person that felt that way. Because Randall dipped back and was like, bitch, okay, so does he cuddle with all the girls? And it showed us receipts. He hopped in bed and was all cuddled up with Randall. And Sophia didn't have no rebuttal to that. She just got in her confessional look. He's with me now. You're just going to have to deal with that. Well, look, he going to hold around from time to time, and you just going to have to deal with that. And Randall, every chance, I know y'all trying to build y'all friendship back up. Sophia, cover your ears. But bitch, every chance you get, I would stick my thing down, flip it in reverse, and all over Adam's ass. Girl, we just chilling. It's no hard feelings, girl. That's your man. I just assumed you was okay with it. Bitch, you want to play with me. And what kills me is after all the list, I guess it started getting awkward. Glenn, you gotta do my lips. I need to get my hair done. And gonna kiss Randall on the cheek before she left. Like smooches. Sorry, it didn't work out for you. So the 1920s party. Everything was cute. Adam was avoiding Neely. And I'm trying to figure out what was going on. But I think Aaron had got in his ear. Because Aaron then sat out with Neely and was just like, when you're at work, you need to stay in work mode, okay? See him outside of work, okay? Just have that space or whatever. Bitch, I don't know what you told her, Neely. But I don't take too fancy to her just... If you did not ask Aaron to do her ones and twos in your relationship, that bitch needs to stay the fuck out of your business. If you want to be all over Adam this entire weekend, that is your business. But let me just say, girl, she may be on to something, okay? Because some men don't like to smother and they like to chase. And if you just then maybe you might run him off. Don't ask me how I know, bitch. Please. But I don't know. I guess just play it cool and just, you know what type of man you dealing with. But I guess you took that advice because I guess you was just like, bitch. Okay, well, you are taking the advice. But I guess the way I wanted you to be receptive to Monica, you are with Aaron. Yeah, at least you're getting help from somewhere, Neely. Niall vents to Glenn about Monica. And Glenn feels like Niall is starting a fight when he shouldn't be. And I could not agree more. Like, baby, it's not that big of a deal. And what's crazy to me... and astonishing, and I hope you guys paid attention to it, how interpretation can get so twisted. Monica said, hey, we're having a one-on-one, Neely and I. And we just want to keep it between us. So could you please excuse us? Thank you. But by the end of the night, Niles heard, we don't need you. Leave. Bye. Thank you. The tone had changed. The dialogue had changed. The energy had changed. So now... thankfully, Glenn has a sound mind and it's just like, even if that's how it happened, you still making a big deal out of it. He don't even got the correct information because that's not how it went down at all. Gavin, remember I told y'all that Gavin was a playboy? Well, in between the matchmaker conversation that Randall had with Gavin and this 1920s party, Gavin had snuck off with a tall blonde and was kissing her and feeling on her booty. Her name is Elena, girl. We're going to put her business out there because how you just going to come in between something so real? Well, it wasn't real at all, I guess. So, girl, do you. Go ahead, Elena, girl. Do your thing, sis. Well, at the 1920s party, they get it in on the dance floor. Boom, boom. And Randall sees it, and it's like, what the... I just told him he was supposed to be with Aaron, and he's sitting up here dancing with Wizard Kelly. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And if that wasn't enough, he went back to the cabin or whatever real late and was like, what y'all doing? What y'all doing? And as soon as Randall started pressing him about Elaine, he was like, I want to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep. Oh, did you? Because in the midnight hour, you creeped over to Elaine's place and was smacking it wild. So, girl, don't pull it. Monica and Niall, part 2. So, Monica, first of all, Monica, do you drink in the mornings? Because, baby, you walked up to this random group of black folks that Niall was sitting with and was like, hey, y'all, where y'all from? And they was like, Pittsburgh. And you came up with the most weird, elaborate, just decorative story. Like it was just, I don't believe you were lying. I believe that actually happened to you, but price of rice in China, you know, it had nothing to do with the subject matter at hand. Oh, I've been to Pittsburgh once. I had a crazy experience, you know. Y'all some of our boys when y'all want to be, you know. But to sit here and just divulge, oh, I have went to this place and these bitches was just taking their tops off and they were strippers, and you know, sometimes I go out. They don't know you, Monica. But anyways, after that, now I was like, can we talk for a minute? Can we talk for a minute? Because, girl, I got to get some off my chest. And he was basically like, you know what, you going around making it seem like you are just a rule maker and you just the boss of everybody, and you are not. And they rolled some clips back, and everything that I was mad at you for, they roll back. Like when you was like, yeah, you should do it, and then when they got in trouble behind the cake, you was mum's the word. When that boy decided he wanted to take the whole crew skinny dipping illegally, you was, oh, I don't hear, like, and he like, but you want to boss us, but when it's time to like be the boss and get us in line, you playing coy. And she was like, she didn't get it, but it was his projection. It was the way he was delivering it. Like, if you would have came with a calming sense and would have just been like, I just feel like you're talking down to us all the time, and it's not like you're listening. And it was just like, no, are you not listening to it? If you come at me like this, I'm not going to hear you either. I'm not. And that's how the episode ended, with y'all just like not really having no peace at all. So here we are, the next episode, and Adam is back. He has called David and pleaded and cried. I'm begging and plead on the phone. And now David was like, okay, come on, bring it on home. And this is a reunion for Neely and her pageant girl. So she says, instead of just putting on 15-pound gowns and just doing boring shit, how about y'all come to Camp Getaway, see what I do, experience a new side of life, and let's just hang out as friends. So when they get to the cabins, it's signs on the doors of assigned rooms. Now, this is the first time this is happening. We in what, episode 5, episode 6? Like, what? Like, no. So they like, this is weird. Like, and intentionally, Monica and Niall are in 2 separate rooms. So I don't know if Claire peeped what was going on, because she don't miss a damn thing, or what, but somebody separated them, and maybe it was for the best, because baby, I am not here for the arguing, okay? So the guests, after they unload, the guests are coming in, they got to get the bags. Baby, Gavin got a load of all them white girls coming off that goddamn van and was like, I want to let y'all know I got 3 arms and 3 legs. I don't know if y'all caught that shit, but bitch, I know exactly what it means when a man tell you he got 3 legs. You do too, bitch. You do too. Neely talking to the girls or whatever, and she tells them that she went on her date with Adam, and we see a little clip of the date. They were playing chess. At first it looked really nerdy and really boring, but when they packed up everything and walked away, I saw that it was a cute little picnic in the park, and they were hugging and kissing. I'm just like, oh girl, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now, tidbit of advice, again, like I was telling you, gauge the situation. Go as fast as he's going. Don't speed up, and don't drag the man. Like, I get it. Sometimes you feel a connection and it's love at first sight, and you can feel like, oh, that's my husband, that's my man, I'm going to spend the rest of my life with him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. You can be head over heels in love with him. When you in your apartment, sing love songs to him, say your name with his last name, all of that. But do not say I love you first. Do not do that shit. Don't fuck up again, Neely. I'm trying. Screen record this. Neely, do not fuck this up. That's a good man. Husband material. Father material. Take home to my parents material. I mean, the man played chess, so I know he got a good job. I know he's a good thinker. He's a smart man. Girl, this is it. Take your time. Let him do. What's his sign? What's your sign? Girl, look all that shit up. Like, girl, I'm happy. My fingers are tingling, girl. This is your man. This is the one. And Trip get to see it all take place, girl. Fuck him. Oh, girl, this is great. This is great, Neely. This is great. So we find out that it was Niall that put up the signs, and Glenn is pissed. Glenn is like, I thought we were better than daddy. You sacrificed me for Monica. It was just like, I'm cool with you, but I was good where I was. And we had our rooms, and we was in our rooms week by week by week, and you decided to switch me out to appease what you wanted. That was rude. Not only to Monica, but to me. And I want you to sleep with one eye open, bitch, because I'm super cool with Neely. So you know I got my survival skills down. I suggest you take a course, because you may need it. Now, I'm thinking he was finna, like, hurt him for real, but, child, we see where he was going with that. Speaking of Neely, girl, this is your episode right here. Neely, you are that girl. You are that girl. And in black language, let me translate that to let me translate it. You're everything. You are totally awesome. Like, you're the head girl, you're the new girl in town. Like, the way you schooled those girls, like, you were still a pageant queen, but you were just like, yeah, it's this type of tree, and it's this type of tree, and this type lights fast, and this type has alcohol, and I'm just like, girl, the knowledge was, oh, I wish Adam was just there to just see it, girl. He would have just been so, y'all would have been fucking in the forest. You hear me? He would have been head over heels for this. He would have been, oh, girl. You were so knowledgeable, and then you pulled out those worms like Superwoman, and you was like, girl, like, Fear Factor ain't got shit on you, mama. You voluntarily did this for free. Like, woo, girl, you was that girl, and I'm so glad that you was able to, like, show off and be that girl in front of your girls to show them that, Randall decides she wanted to take a nap. Baby, that wasn't on the schedule. Clay had already told your ass that y'all was 14 people short, so she needed y'all to be where y'all... She specifically said, I need you to be where I think you are. And if you think you need to be somewhere else, contact me. You took your ass back to the cabin and went to sleep. Baby, Claire stomped with her assistant. She kicked that door. She said, get your ass up. The fuck you in here doing? Now, it's a cake and some goddamn cheese cubes I need you to go get from the refrigerator, and I need you to lay it out for the goddamn Rose all day. Now get your, and don't be late. Baby, she slammed that door so hard, Randall had to get her bearings together. She just sat on the side of the bed like, what is life right now? Like, girl, like, now Randall might have been asleep for that, but she was wide awake when Monica decided that she wanted to take on all the pageant girls. Going back and forth with Neely wasn't enough for you, Monica. You decided to take on all the pageant girls. I know Neely said this, but I want to get down to the nitty gritty. Which one of y'all was ruthless? Which one? Okay, okay. Whew. Monica, these girls can say anything. At the end of the conversation, you are going to believe what you believe. So, one would be led to think, why even have this conversation when you have already settled and reconciled in your mind what you think is going on? Now, Neely and this girl was here on 2 separate weekends. Now, Neely had no clue that you was going to bring this up. She seemed very surprised. Yet she and Sister Girl had the same fucking answer. And you still like, but it's the competition. It's 2 years later. Y'all gotta... That's why Neely was like, girl. Y'all ready to go? Now, Neely, I gotta give you a piece. And I'm just gonna skate by because, again, I went too tough on you earlier because of the height of the situation. But for future references, mama, do not ever compare Kool-Aid to Rosé when comparing your white ass to a black person. Don't do that. I love you, Neely. And I would hate for somebody to bust a cap in your ass behind a slip of a tongue. Glenn and his little trick. So to get Niall back, he decides that he is going to put Niles' bed outside in between those 2 big blue chairs that Neely and Trip was sitting on when they was having a little passionate fake ass kiss. So he does that, and so Niall comes in to change. He's like, where the fuck my bed at? And everybody like, nah, girl, I don't know. Everybody know where that bed at. So, and Glenn is nowhere to be found. So we already know it's Glenn that did it. So then they go to the party, and when they go to the party later on, they find out that it is potentially going to rain. So Glenn is like, fuck, like I did all of this and I gotta renege. I gotta fix my own prank. Like, oh, how embarrassing. So him and Sophia, I think it is Sophia, are taking the bed back to the cabin when shit gets so much worse. Claire and David are walking outside and catch them with the fucking bed outside of the cabin. They're like, what is going going on here? You can't keep a good bitch down, okay? Baby, that gay queen thought on her feet. She said, Niall had decided to bring his bed out, and we found out the dude was gonna ransom. We decided to bring it back in. And David was like, so Niall decided to put his own bed outside, and you have decided to take it back in. He was like, yeah. I don't know what happened, but by the time they got to the goddamn cabin and was putting the shit back, the truth was out. And Claire and Sophia was outside cackling at his ass while he and David were struggling to get the goddamn bed back inside. Tough. And then to make matters worse, after Niall and Glenn had a conversation, and he was like, I don't trust you, he went back to the cabin and cried. Like, he had glitter all over him, was in his drawers, and was leaning on Sophia just, Little Latin boy in drag, why are you crying? Lord Jesus. Where that came from? Abby, you can't play. None of the Justice League can play. I want somebody else to answer this. Where did that line come from? So anyway, it's the next day, and despite the cries and everything, Niall realizes the severity of what he did. Not only did he wake up and just feel like, goddamn, I maybe went too hard on my friend, you know? Like, I think I went too far. Now, you don't feel like you went too far with Monica, but you feel like you went too far with Glenn, and that's a start. But Glenn didn't make it no better. Glenn knew that Niall was standing in the doorway right across the hall and was opening the door talking to Monica and was like, oh my God, I cried so hard last night on Sophia's shoulder. I was just distraught. Like, you hear that? Distraught, I tell ya. And it made Niall feel that much worse. And so when they went outside to eat, Niall and Glenn sat down and they talked about the situation, and Niall apologized, and he was like, listen, I just needed space, but I came at you a little too rough, and they made peace. And that was the end of the episode, you guys. It was definitely given what it was given, and I gave it what I had. I'm sorry I took so long, but you guys, given the climate of the situation, like, honestly, be happy I'm here at all. This is tough. You know, I'm black, so I'm affected, you know, one way or the other. We're tired, and we're scared, and we're angry, and we just want to live. Of course, we want justice, we want fairness, we want, you know, we want equality, but we want to breathe. We want to live. And yeah, I don't want to get too deep into it, but yeah, that's why I've been gone, and that's why if you see me kind of in and out, that'll be why. I need to process this. I have to live and survive and continue despite all of this happening, and it's not easy. But yeah, it was given what it was given, y'all, so I gave it what I had. Make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that your notifications are on. And stay safe. Same place, same time.